Oh boy, how are we doing on this beautiful Thursday in 49ers world? Is there anything that happened recently? Was there anything that popped off that kind of took over the timeline per se? Was there something that went crazy? I think so. I think so. Shout out the homie Javier Vega of Fourth and Gold podcast. Make sure to you go and subscribe to Javi's YouTube channel over at Fourth and Gold. He's been doing a lot of draft prospects. Make sure you go tap in with him. He's almost to 1,000 too. So get that boy to 1,000. He deserves it because he has the entire at 49ers world, not only, but it is now starting to permeate into the rest of the NFL conversation, starting to get picked up by bigger publications like Bleacher Report and things like that. If you were living under a rock last night, or let's just say you went to bed early, it happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. You go to bed early, you're like, it's what? It's 11 o'clock. I'm tired. Ain't nothing going to go down. Wrong. Javi dropped a Javi bomb last night. He actually dropped. It was like a full on just bomb after bomb after bomb. It was beautiful, and I'm sure at this point you guys know what I'm talking about. You know the conversations about Trey Lance. And before we get into that, let's talk. Let's hit on some of the quick news. We'll get some of the quick news out of the way, and then we will keep this thing moving forward. So as you guys know, I see it in the chat. Good friend of the page, River Cracraft. He is no longer. I mean, we already knew, right? We already knew that he wasn't on the team. He was released after the NFC Championship game, which was I think a bit of a surprise to not after the NFC, before the NFC Championship game. I think it was a bit of a surprise. Um, you know, to see Goatcraft go. But he lands on his feet in Miami with his former not defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, and wide receiver coach, Wes Welker. They signed River Cracraft to an undisclosed deal. I didn't see any details about the actual contract that was signed, but former 49er River Cracraft is on his way to a place where he's familiar. So good for River. Good for River. And we understand he is actually pretty impactful kind of down the stretch on special teams. So we had high hopes for River, maybe actually getting involved as a wide receiver this year. Just never really got the opportunity. However, don't sleep on the boy in Miami. But shout out to River. So River is on his way to Miami. The 49ers are still making moves themselves. We talked about the move yesterday with the tight ends coach. Today, we also found out that Vic Fangio did, in fact, play golf with John Lynch. They did meet, and you know what happens out on that golf course. That's where a lot of conversations and breaking of bread, I guess you could say, occurs um, with some of these high level executives. But it does appear that Vic Fangio will not be coming to the 49ers as of right now. Per Matt Mayoko, sounds like he's leaning towards taking a year off. Again, he's getting paid to be the head coach of the Broncos this year. And he's just like, I'm going to chill. And guess what? We understand that the 49ers are likely going to be looking for a defensive coordinator next year. D'Amico Ryans is going to be the hottest commodity in the NFL when it comes to the head coaching cycle next year. So there's still an opportunity. Maybe we get Fangio to return to the San Francisco 49ers. We'll see. We will see. But it is interesting that they are meeting and they are talking. But let's get into the meat of what we really, really want to talk about. Let's get into it, right? We want to talk about Trey Lance. Because guess what? Trey Lance made the timeline dance last night. Javi dropped. Javi went stupid with these clips. From my understanding, their practice clips that were posted from a player who, whatever, they're not there anymore. But what we know how it works. Once something goes out onto the internet, whether it's a tweet, whatever, it's screenshotted, it's shared. That's why we have a very specific message to, specifically the players that follow me on Instagram. If it touches social media, whether you like, unfollow, follow, share, post, the second you engage outwardly on social media, someone is screenshotting it, someone is sharing it. It's just how it is. So, hey, if you don't want your stuff to go viral, don't engage on social media because it's really easy. It's really easy to see how quickly the firestorm can pick up. And of course, the timeline is absolutely shook right now about some of the throws that we've seen from Trey Lance. I'm gonna pull some of them up. I'm gonna pull some of them up. Gabe says may have been practice, but the talent was very much on display once again. Can't wait to see Trey after the full season of working to be the starter. So we'll look together. We'll look together. Shout out everybody in the chat. Uh, I'm just hyped today. I didn't really even say hello to everyone. Hello, everyone. Like, oh my goodness, man. When Javi dropped those tweets last night, um, that was fun. That was fun. Those are the types of days and nights on social media that you tend to remember for a while. When you see something spark up like that and catch fire, it's a lot of fun because it got everyone real excited about it. It got everyone really, really excited about it. And let's take a look here with the first clip and let's walk through it. Hey, you know how it is. Part of the reason why these narratives are kind of running rampant is because we don't have the eyes on these guys in practice. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know how they're developing, what they look like. Again, we saw Trey Lance week 17 against the Texans. He won that game. All right. So for all the people who have the practice comments, yeah, it's practice, but the guy won an NFL game. Like he's done it before. He's 1-1 in his career. So it's not like he's never stepped on an NFL field and done it before. Ooh, thank you. I almost forgot. Also, today for the programming, God, I love it. So much to talk about, so much to do, so much room for activities today. We got a new shout out the fam at residency. Yee. We're gonna do an unboxing. And if you stick around, I'm gonna give away one of these hats. So stick around. We're gonna do the unboxing plus a giveaway. Finally giving away one of these bad boys. So stick around. Unboxing, hat giveaway. You can get your own residency hat giveaway today, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm very excited about that. Also, if you just want the hat, too, you know the vibes. Residency.com. Use the promo code the SF9ers. Get you a little discount. But wait till the giveaway because you might get it. You never know. You might get it. But let's talk Trey Lance. Let's talk Lance. We'll make him dance because that's exactly what happened. Javi dropped these tweets of these clips on the timeline last night, and we went stupid crazy. And let's take a look. Let's take a look at why we went stupid crazy, shall we? And let's just run this thing back. I can even go. Let's go full screen. Run it back. Oh, he escapes. Now again, we're going to preface this. It is practice, right? So when it comes to offensive and defensive line, and I've heard some conversations about like, oh, it's practice. Look at the yeah, it's they're moving at an essential like 75 to like 70% speed in the trenches. That's why I always talk about the issues with developing, in the trenches. It takes time because they're not going full speed in practice. They're going to a certain level. But that doesn't change the fact that Trey Lance is moving at full speed. That doesn't change the fact that his wide receivers are trying to get open. It doesn't change the fact that defenses are still running their coverages. Look, look at that. That's right over Jimmy Ward's head. Like this guy right here, that's Jimmy Ward. This guy right here, I'm pretty sure that's Fred Warner. It's hard to tell. Could be Aziz. It's one of the linebackers. He's in a blue non-contact jersey, so that could be Aziz. It's really hard to tell. Kind of looks like Fred body type, but it looks like one of the two. And then again, so what we're really, really looking at right here is the movement ability and escape ability in the pocket. You're watching the feet, you're watching the hips, you're watching the wind up. Again, because when you're moving to a direction and you're throwing, the ball is going to move with the direction that you're going. So you're working against physics here. So if you've thrown a football and or you've been coached to throw a football, you're aware of that. You're aware that if you are moving to a direction, the ball is going to carry with you. So you have to incorporate that into the way you manage your accuracy. And as you can see, that's not an issue here for Mr. Trey Lance because he put that thing on a dime. That is a dart. Like, and shout out, this is Chris Weddington, I believe, catching it. I'm not sure what the conversations have been about him, but shout out that man. He looked good. And these are, I believe, from him. So they're all clips of him catching the football. He looks good. Shout out to the practice squad boy. Uh, that's a tough snag. Again, he had to go up there. He had to high point that thing. This is a layered throw in between bracketed coverage, essentially. It looks like he's taking advantage of a zone. Again, you have looks like Jimmy Ward kind of playing in the flat, and he's kind of fading back because he understands that he will have a receiver going behind him. But my goodness, this is indefensible. It's indefensible. And again, it's the movement to the left. You see the feet. You see how he switches up again because his hips. He's got to get his hips in the correct alignment. So you can see if you're moving to your left, your hips are going to be open, right? You're going to want to flip them. It's one of the things that we broke down a bunch with what's his name, Justin Fields. One of the key attributes and traits that I really liked from Justin Fields was his ability to roll to his left, flip his hips, and then be able to be accurate. Oh, yeah. Look at that practice. Look at that practice. There are some people right now that are fuming over the fact that it's practice. That's okay. Let them fume. That's fine. We know how to evaluate whether it's practice, whether it's real game speed. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. These are traits. The traits are right in front of your face. And if you're one of those who you can say it's practice and we can absolutely conceptualize the fact that this is practice. But it is practice against the starters. So I think that counts for something. That's Jimmy Ward. That's, our starting defensive backs. So that counts for something. It's not nothing. It's not everything, but there's a place for this. And when it comes to evaluating, we're evaluating traits, and you can evaluate traits off anything. Does not matter. Does not matter. If you put it on tape, you can evaluate it. So that's exactly what we're doing. Dawson says, got my Trey jersey ordered in today. Future is now. Look at the hype. Look at the hype. The Trey hype is to the moon. So again, there's a couple clips. This is the first one. This is the first one. But biggest thing that I take away from this, it's the again escapability. We understand he can escape. We've seen it in real life, in real games, so we can conceptualize that even though this is practice, even though they're moving about 75% in the trenches, this translates. We've seen it. We've seen him step up into the pocket, escape, get out into the flat, flip the hips, and dime. That's a whip. That's a whip, ladies and gentlemen. This is a difficult throw. This is a very hard throw. Regardless if this is practice, regardless if you're out playing with your 6-year-old out on the your local park, this is a hard throw. It doesn't matter if it's practice. Like you can say at the end of the day, this is a difficult throw that is on point, on a rope, and exactly where it needs to be. And again, shout out the wide receiver for going up, making the catch. And even look, man, we got Juju Smith Schuster in the chat. What's up, Juju? Juju's even like, dude, Trey's going to be it. Trey is going to be it. Don't you even worry. Don't you even worry. Whoo! Spicy. Spicy. I like it. Again, shout out, shout out, shout out Javi, man. Javi did some work last night. Javi did some work last night. Let's watch this one. So now we're going to get movement to the opposite side. Now we're going to get movement to the right. Again. Great quote. Great quote. Absolutely, we're talking about practice. We are absolutely talking about practice. I'm so hyped. This got me so hyped for training camp. I can't wait. Oh, the training camp tweet's about to be lit. I can't wait. But again, here we got same situation, movement to the right, escaping out of the pocket. Again, this time too is right. And this is actually when I watched NDSU, he struggled at times with movement to his right. He would get his feet mixed up a little bit and you would see the ball die on him. And it wasn't because of lack of arm strength. It was because, if you know about throwing, it starts with your legs, starts with your feet, and then it moves up. And so he was getting his feet mixed up, and then it was transferring to this kind of awkward release when he was moving to his right, and the ball would die on him a little bit, and that showed up multiple times at North Dakota State. It was something that I spoke specifically to his quarterback trainer about, and when I identified it, he said, that's 100% correct. It's something that we're working on. It's a feet issue. It's just making sure the feet are timed with the arm. Now that looks like some great timing, if you ask me. Again, understanding in a context of where he's been and where he's moving towards. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Shout out Talanoa Hufanga in coverage. But again, it's the ability to move to the right, not get your feet mixed up, be able to plant, and then use that leverage from your plant foot to then engage the power. And that's where the power comes from. Power comes from that plant foot. You get that plant foot stuck in the ground, and then you got the arm to whip it out. Whoo! That thing did not die. Did you see that pass dip? Did you see that pass dive? Again, something he's shown on tape with a bit of regularity at North Dakota State. Now, again, it could still occur. This isn't what every single rep looks like, but again, it's just we don't get to see this stuff. We've seen 10 quarters of Trey Lance. So for a 21-year-old kid, we will take all the damn content we can Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So again, these are just signs. They're positive. It's not an end all be all. It's not like we're gonna look at these clips and be like, oh, he's Hall of Famer. No, it's not what we're saying. Again, we understand that Trey Lance has the ability. And I think that's why people are so excited if you're not named Dick Tracy. Um, he has the baseline tools. He has the intangibles. He has all of it. He really does. The only thing that I think we are kind of waiting for to kind of see how it plays out is is he that leader? Is he that Jimmy Garoppolo guy? Because that's what Jimmy Garoppolo and why Jimmy Garoppolo is so successful. He was a leader of men. He was able to stand in front of a room, command uh, respect, command it all. And hey, that's what made Jimmy really, really good. And we understand with Trey Lance, there will be time. He's a 21-year-old kid. So we understand that. And so again, context matters. If if you don't want to take into account context, that's fine. That's fine. We're not going to argue with you. We understand that there's likely other issues at hand than actually even caring about Trey Lance. Uh, but it is what it is. There were a couple more clips. This was another good clip. Here we got Trey Lance moving to his left again. Like, ooh. Let me play it through first. It's a little sketchy on the playback. So moving to the left, another layered throw. I mean, can we talk? Can we talk? If we're going to be ultra nitpicky, you could say, okay, maybe it was a little bit behind. But again, shout out Weddington, number 83. Look at that snag, bro. What a snag. That's a sick ass snag. That's nice. I like that. Again, we're here to talk about Trey Lance, but that's a nice snag. Like if we want to be ultra critical of some practice tape, we'll do that too. Probably if you are Trey's quarterback coach or Kyle Shanahan, you know, it's a very simple thing, but it does matter at this level. You probably want to get the ball a little bit over here. That's about it. You want to get the ball a little bit over here. But again, understanding the context, dude is rolling out to his left and just flicks that thing up. Still puts it up to be a catchable ball. This is the one that we watched a little bit earlier. And then this one, let's watch it together and then we'll just talk about it. So this looks like, let's take a look. Yeah, so again, it's practice, and what people talk about when they say it's practice, they're going to look at Givens right here. He's probably heading for a sack. He pulls up, right? He's literally running the other way. That's what it's like in practice. That's what trench warfare looks like in practice. That's why I'm ultra critical about the thought of like developing in practice as a trench player, at least as an offensive lineman. You need the contact. And it just doesn't happen in practice because you don't want to hurt your guys. It is what it is. But I like this throw because, again, so let's do a little compare and contrast. All right. Little compare and contrast with Jimmy Garoppolo. We really didn't see a ton of redirection. So what you'll see out of ultra accurate quarterbacks is that if you have a wide receiver working from one side of the field to the other, and you're working him into potentially another zone or a space that is being occupied by another defender, you can affect the basically the body placement of the wide receiver depending on where you put the football. And shout out the mod squad, man. Keep working. Keep working. We see you. Keep the chat lovely. Trolls want to troll. You know what to do. Mod Squad is the real MVP. You guys get all the power today. You got do you, baby. Do you, Mod Squad. That's why you guys have been empowered. That's why you've been empowered with the ultimate responsibility. So I love it. But again, what I like here is the redirection. Redirection. Getting his body turned back towards the middle. Again, because if you put this ball over here, suicide slant. Suicide slant. That's what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at a wide receiver going full speed into a defender that is likely going to get your defender hurt. But the understanding of kind of the ability to work it to a back shoulder, understanding the back shoulder will reroute and rechange the momentum, as you can see. I like that. I like that. So again, it's practice. It is practice. But what do we get? We get a rollout to the left, dime. We get another rollout to the left. Good throw, not as accurate, but then we get a rollout to the right, dime. And then we get a little step up into the, well, didn't really step up into the pocket, but worked his way back. Got it. And then we've seen it. People who want to say it's practice, okay, here's not practice. Here's real life. Does this count for you guys? Does this count for the practice squad? For the it's practice group? What is this? What's the comments on this? If you are really hitting home on the point that we're watching practice clips, what is this then? Is this practice? Or is this reality? Oh, that's right. Trey Lance played in 2 games. Oh, that's right. He won one of them. That's right. I forgot. But hey, practice, right? Practice. It's weird. It's like players practice every week to get prepared to play in the game. And then when you show people practice, they just tell you it's practice. You're like, dude. Don't be one of those people. Again, I love the Sourdough Squad, and I won't be surprised if we got a couple of them in here, and that's fine. We won't discriminate against you. But hey, evolve. Evolve. It's okay. Evolve. It's okay. It's okay to take in new information. It's okay to evolve your opinion. It's okay. You don't you don't have to be rigid. If you're rigid, that's a sign that you're probably not the best. maybe not the best fit for the Sourdough Squad. If you're a very rigid human, man, we might not be the place for you. Just saying. Shout out the Mod Squad. already blocking bots before I could block them. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm having fun today. Again, shout out Javi Vega from Fourth and Gold Podcast, who dropped all those clips onto the timeline last night, set the timeline on fire, kind of reset a narrative a little bit. And I like that. That's power. That's power. Again, people are going to say what they want to say about podcasters, bloggers, fan pages. We don't care. Say whatever you want. But when the rubber meets the road, we know who holds the power. We know. So shout out Javi. He got the timeline moving. He got us something to talk about. What's good, Don Burr, 49ers legend? Let's go. Let's go. And I'm very excited. And again, what we just saw too, what we just watched, the clips, that's not a concern of mine. I don't have a concern of skill set. I don't have I have not seen a situation where uh essentially I've doubted Trey Lance's tool belt, if that makes sense. Oh God, I my guy. Look who it is. Look who it is. Coming around on Trey Lance Day. Hey, coach. Lance made him dance today, boy. Ooh wee. That was fun. That was fun. Um and yeah. Good to have you back, my boy. Um that's a day one right there. It's fun, man. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. To the off season, man. I have so much fun in the off season. And this is exactly why. Um, I think most of the reporters are on vacation. They're probably doing some work, but they're doing light work. This is where we work. So I'm having a blast. It's been a lot of fun. What do you guys think? I want to see what your guys' thoughts are. You've heard it from me. Heard it from me. I like it. I think there's absolutely positive you can take positives away from that tape, regardless if it's practice or not. But what do you guys think? Are you guys happy? Do you guys like what you see? Are you it's practice crowd, it's not a big deal. Everyone's getting hyped for no reason. What are you? What are you? Are you happy? Greg says lots of positives. Love it. Let's see. Jacob says, love what I'm seeing. Kyle says Deshaun Watson 2.0. Ty says, I like what I'm seeing. Chris says, I think the biggest thing is that he's showing he can do it regardless of being at practice or not. It's the principle of being able to do it. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for putting it into perspective for us. Great job. That's perfectly said. Um, let's see. We got like what I see. Um, Spider says I'm not. My thoughts are I'm not surprised about him making plays. Justin said I love it. Made my night. Jesus is excited. Roman can't wait. Let's go. Cadillac Pete says, what's up, brother? Started following you last week when you were talking about Patrick Willis. Love the channel. Keep up the good work. Let's go. New member of the Sourdough Squad, Cadillac Pete. Sound the alarm. Again, we got to get like a foghorn in here or something. We got too many things going on around here. We just need to be able to randomly toot some foghorns. Just toot it up. Toot, toot. Whenever we get a new Sourdough Squad member, I don't know. Whatever, man. I'm happy. JC's happy. Says, I'm excited to see his arm arrogance coming. Ooh. JC, hey, JC low key got some of the hottest bars on 49ers Twitter. I'm just saying, JC got some of the hottest bars on 49ers Twitter. Let it be known. Let it be known that boy's spitting it's like a J. Cole, like a Big Sean, like Lupe mashup. It's beautiful. Dude's got bars. Bay Area Insight says happy day for the Sourdough Squad. Hell yeah. It's a great day. Creed, he looks good to me. Sean says making the correct strides. He will get better with more game time. Love it. Of course. And that's the biggest thing. No one's sitting here saying, oh, look, that's Patty Mahomes. He's going to come out, go do that, play in, play out. That's not it. And I think this was this comment is perfect. It's just the principle that he can do it. That's step one. It's not like we're still trying to figure out who Trey is. So when we see these practice clips, the reason why some of us get really, really excited about it is because it's the principle that he can actually do it. Because what we just witnessed, you think Matt Ryan could do that, moving to his left, throwing a whip like that? I mean, maybe. Is Tom Brady doing that? Like with that velocity? Is who else? Like there are guys, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, uh, Lamar Jackson. The league is moving towards that. But that's the point. The league is moving towards that type of quarterback. And we have, at least in principle, a quarterback that can do it. So that's what's most exciting. King Geo says, I like his zip on those passes, but I want more accuracy leading receivers also. I think accuracy, if we're going to have an honest discussion about Trey Lance, I think accuracy is going to be a moving target. It was something that was a bit of a moving target at North Dakota State. They're redefining his mechanics. So when you're working through that process of changing your mechanics, guess what? It's going to look a little ugly sometimes. Sometimes it's not going to be perfect. Sometimes you're going to be caught in the middle of what you used to do and what you're supposed to do. And as a result, it's just kind of ugly. So that's part of the process. That is part of what we are getting ready to endure is the maturation process of a 21-year-old kid who hasn't played a full season of football since 2019, and he's in an organization that is in the middle of redeveloping his mechanics. They're changing how he throws. So as a result, he will take some bumps and bruises along the way. However, once he finds that sweet spot of what his mechanics will be and what they are, then you build on top of that. And then you get even better from that. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I love development. That's why I love that he's in this process of developing. He's not a finished product. And I think people, if you think like that, you're gonna get yourself in trouble if you're like, oh, he's gonna come out day one looking like Deshaun Watson. He very well could, but it'd be a disservice if he doesn't do that and then you hold him accountable for that. It's a process, man. It is a process. Brad, all in on Trey Lance. He's the future. Let's go. Sony says he's going to have ups and downs, but he's got a lot of potential. There you go. That's why the 49ers drafted him. Facts. This is kind of what it was, man. Like we were heading down a kind of ugly road. Clearly, if you've been around this channel, if you've been around the 49ers for the better part of a year, you recognize the quarterback conversation has been one that has been a stressful one, regardless of what side you claim. It's like we got different sets out here. Like you running with the Jimmy set, you with the Trey fives. It's like, why? Why does it have to be like that? I get it, but why? I get it, but why? But I think this hype it's steering us away from the weird stuff that it kind of felt like at the end of the season. And so it changes the narrative. Again, that's why tip our cap to Javi. I tweeted it last night. I was like, this dude gave us content for a month because he was able to shift the narrative. And that's power. That's power, family. Edward says, I'm waiting for quarterback trade. I've been excited since preseason for Trey. Yeah, I'm waiting for Jimmy. The Jimmy chip to fall. Juju, my boy. You coming to the Niners this year? What's good? Says Trey Lance needs to ignore the haters. Let the haters hate. Hey, Juju knows. Juju knows a thing or two about haters. Mayor says give Trey a chance. Diza said I think he should have started after the Houston game. So I'm depressed. We probably could have won a Super Bowl. To be honest, I even being a very, very big Trey Lance supporter, I still think Jimmy should have started. Uh, Absolutely. I don't think it should have been much of a question, but I understand where you're coming from. Um, when did we see highlights like that from any of our past quarterbacks or in a game? I mean, it really feels like Kaepernick. It really feels like Kaepernick. Really, really feels like we haven't seen stuff like that from a quarterback. You know, let's go through the list. Hoyer, no. Beathard, no. Mullins, no. Jimmy, no. Thad Lewis, no. Blaine Gabbert, no. Kaepernick, Alex Smith, uh, Nate Davis. Who else? Who else has played quarterback in the last decade for the 49ers? David Carr. Oh, Troy Smith. Oh my goodness. Crazy. All right, now I'm officially way behind on the comments. Officially way behind on the comments. Let me try to catch up. Here we go. Coach, always appreciate Coach's feedback. Coach says what matters most to me is the reports about Trey's good practices weren't just lip service. It also shows just how close he was to playing this year. Facts. They talked about that. They admitted to it. I really think Trey Lance starts against the Colts if he didn't get hurt against Arizona. I think that's a world that would have existed if Trey Lance um, didn't go down with a knee injury. Yeah, it could have been Trey Lance, and I don't think it's any coincidence that that Week 8 game um, against the Chicago Bears was a turning point for this team because I think that Week 8 game could have been a situation where Trey could have taken over from that point forward. But Jimmy came out. I think he had 2 rushing touchdowns that game. He willed him back, and he held on to the job from that point on. But yes, I think this is a good point because that was part of it. We were hearing the not so great narrative start to be developed. Then we're hearing it from Peter King. Then we're hearing it from Jay Glazer. Now we got some clips. It helps set the tone a little bit. CJ Smooth says, I think the Niners knew what they had in Trey. They just wanted to get the most out of Jimmy. Sourdough. Um, this is very true. This is very true. And we talking about me missing super chats? I've missed super chats all the time, but I was also very behind in the chat. So I apologize, but I got you, coach. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate everyone super chatting. JT O'Sullivan. That's right. I forgot. Oh, Ken Dorsey. Ken Dorsey just got a pretty solid coaching job somewhere. Scott Tolzien. Oh, God. You guys are going way back. But the point is I don't know. I missed another super chat. My bad. Thank you for reminding me. Again, shout out Mod Squad. If I missed a super chat, flag me down. Where is it? Remember, I have ADHD, so keeping me on track is a task in of itself. Let alone trying to say what I'm trying to say and read super chats. I don't see it anywhere. All right, hold on one sec. Where the hell is it? Sorry, Niner by Nature. I'm trying to find it. Where are you? But anyways, while I'm trying to find it, it seems pretty clear And again, I don't know if that's because the mod squad just booted all the the trolls out of the chat, but it does feel like we're kind of all in this at least the same wavelength in regards to um, what we think about Trey Lance. I think I'm tripping. I don't know. We'll see. I thought I got his super chat. Let me double check. I just got to make sure. You sending me super chats, we're for sure gonna pull them up. Uh oh, this I swear I pulled this up. If I didn't, my bad. Uh Thought I did. Oh yeah, it is way up there. But yeah, Niner by Nature says, I'm telling y'all, Trey 5 will be the king of the NFC. Hey, it could be coming. It could be coming because what's gonna happen with Russell Wilson? What's gonna happen with Kyler Murray and his situation? Matthew Stafford's in the news today. Matthew Stafford's in the news today. Matty Staffy is in a little hot water. Matty Staffy. Uh, oh, did you guys see the video? I don't need to pull it up. I guarantee you guys seen it. You see the video of Matthew Stafford uh, watching the lady fall off. My goodness. Terrible optics. But who knows? Who knows what's going on? Again, we went through that whole situation. Is McVay going to retire? Is Aaron Donald retire? They're all yelling "run it back." So let's see how that run it back works. You guys haven't seen the video. Oh, you haven't seen it. All right, fine. Fine. Since I'm a man of the people, and I'm a content man, let's do it. Why not? All right. I turned it into a meme. People started getting upset about it, but oh, like literally on cue. All right. Here we go. On cue. On cue about the Matthew Stafford thing. Matthew and Kelly Stafford announced that they will cover the medical expenses for Kelly Smiley, the photographer that fell off the stage and fractured her spine during the Super Bowl parade. And it's not their fault. That's the thing. It's like, okay, that's a great gesture, but at the end of the day, it's not Stafford or her fault that this woman fell. If anything, the person at fault is the event company. As someone who worked in experiential marketing for over a decade, setting up events, out doing those types of things, that's on the event company. That's on the event company and or whoever contracted the event company, approved said stage. That's on there's a lawsuit coming. Someone is getting sued. It's not going to be Matthew Stafford. He didn't do anything. It's just a bad look. That's all it is. It's just a bad look. I turned it into a meme. I said people who want to argue about the 49ers quarterback because I don't like arguing about it. I'll talk about it, but I don't want to argue about it. So I turned it into a meme. She fell. Me walks away. Here comes Twitter. Pretty self-explanatory. But unfortunately, she did get hurt. She fractured her spine. We got the GoFundMe link in the story. It's there. But also too, just wanted to keep bringing light to it because this is the exposure that's forcing the Staffords to respond and all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, it's just an optics thing. Again, he saw it and he just walked away. You know, him going over to at least like check and just peek and be like, "She okay? Hey, someone get her some help." And then you just go on with your day. Like nothing is made of this, but of course, it's the look of seeing her and instantly booking it like you didn't and going the other way. Um, Again, this is an issue of the event management company. It is not an issue of Matthew Stafford. It's not an issue of his wife. It's just an optics issue. So, hey, they're going to pay for it. Okay, that's fine. Greg said he was drunk. Him falling on top of her won't help. Again, it's not a big issue. It's just an optics thing. That's it. It's just an optics thing. I think, it's just basic human instinct. You see someone, a fellow human, go down. Typically, the human response is to see if they're okay, and that's all it is. That's all it is. Just, hey, you okay? I can't help you. I didn't do it. I'm not responsible. But are you okay? Is everything fine? Like, could we get someone over here? Like, literally, if that's all it was, like, even if he just looked surprised and was like, "Oh my gosh, is she okay?" If he just like mouthed the words, "Is she okay?" They're not in this. They're not in this situation. But again, it's just optics. Optics. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, how about we do are you guys guys want to do unboxing slash hat giveaway? Is it the time? Should we do it? And then if we want to just chit chat a little bit, ask a couple questions after, we can do that. Let's do the hat giveaway. Let's do the hat giveaway. And again, this is going to be random. It's going to be random. So, this is how it's going to work. That's how it's going to work. So, we're going to open it. We're going to see what's in it. I'm going to give away the hat that's in here. Hat that's in here. And then might make it 2. TBD. TBD. Might make it 2. We're going to start with 1. See how 1 goes. I'll tell the criteria of the giveaway. If you're in this chat, there's 350 people. It's all you got to do. You got to be in the chat, and then I'll tell you how we get this thing rolling. Screw it. I'll tell you how we get it rolling now. It's going to be a random number. Literally, I'm going to pick a number, but it is going to be a 49er themed number of a player and lots of good players, and it's going to be 1 through 99. So the first person, I'll write it down. I'll write it down on a piece of paper. So the first person to guess the number is going to get it. Don't drop the numbers yet, because you will be disqualified. Don't drop the numbers yet. Don't drop the numbers yet. All right, so let's open it up. Let's see what we're going to win. Let's see what we're going to win here. Where's my knife? Don't cut yourself. Don't cut yourself. So far, I haven't cut myself. All right. Let's get it. Let's open it up. Let's see what we got in here. Whoo. Ooh. We got a little red action. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right. So this one's sick because this is the trucker version of the mission. So as you can see, it's just like the red mission. You see this on all the players, but you got the mesh, little Shanny hat combo, and it's a snapback. So that's nice. So this one's up for grabs. This one's up for grabs right here. Oh, but there's more. I don't know about this one though. I might have to keep this one. I might have to keep this one. I'm sorry. This one might be coming home with daddy. Oh. Let's go. Okay. I love their beanies. We're going to do it right now. Okay. So if you do, these should be back in stock, but I got to keep this one. This one's my baby. I've been waiting for one of these. So they got beanies too. These beanies are fire, bro. Like they are fire quality. Like I got my gold one right over here. If it wasn't getting toasty around here, I would have got it. Oh, and they sent me gummies. Let's go. We got the worms. Shout out to Residency getting me the worms. These are fire. If you want to go to worms.com, I also got a promo code for worms. My goodness. So if you want some worms, these things are fire. You can use the same promo code at worms.com, I believe. And I'm going to eat one of these right now. Screw that. All right. Let's do the hat. You guys ready? You guys ready for the hat? Ow. Dude. I'm telling you, bro. These things hit different. These things hit different. They're really good. And you got to get two. Because if you don't, you're going to eat that first one way too fast. All right. Ready? First person to get it. All right. Wait. I gotta write down. All right. First person to get it. Go. First person to get the correct jersey number gets it. So far, I don't see it. Again, 1 through 99. It is a former player and or current player. So far, I don't see it. I see the numbers coming in. I don't see it yet. I guess tip, if you know me well, like really, really well, you'll know I have a very, very soft spot for this particular number and player. So far, no one's got it. Let's go. No one's got it. Let's go. Oh, I stumped you guys. No one's got it. Oh, I love this. Keep guessing. No one's got it. Oh, close. Someone was very close, but not it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I picked a good number. No one's got it. Wow. Is someone just going straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way down? Man, no one's got it. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. We got a winner. Number 77. You see it? Mr. Mike Iupati. Come on down. Let's go, my friend. Matthew, you are going to be getting the red hat. That was fun, though. I kind of want to do it again. That was fun, though. Damn, you guys got a heck of comments in here. That was kind of fun. It took a while for you guys to get that. Holy crap, you guys dropped hella comments in here. I can't even get to the bottom of them. Holy crap. All right. So this was the first one. I went from the top down. And went one by one, waiting to get 77. This was the first 77. You can go back and you can fact check it. But like I said, those numbers went crazy. And I went one by one. It was the first person. So, Matthew, congratulations. Contact me on Instagram. Let me make sure I'm seeing Matthew in the chat. Matthew. But that was fun, so I'm going to do one more. That was fun, so you know what? I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more. Let's do one more. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. It took a while for you guys to get there. But it was the IU potty. We went IU potty with this one. Where is Matthew? Matthew, if you're listening, hit me up on Instagram at the SF Niners. DM me, say I won the hat on YouTube, and then we'll work through address and stuff like that. So you know what? That was fun. I want to do one more. So this one, you can kind of see the difference. So they're both mission. One is the regular, you got the Velcro. One is the mesh, you got snapback. So they are different. This one is one by Matthew. Now this one is up for grabs. This is the one that we've seen the most. All right. So we're gonna run it back. Reset. No numbers count. No numbers count. Reset. Okay, let me write it down. Again, it's first come, first serve. First person to put it in the chat first. Because as the great Ricky Bobby once said, if you ain't first, you're last. So that's how we're running this competition right here. All right, got to get it first. I haven't seen Matthew. Oh, there he is. He said, "I'm winning." You're disqualified, my friend. You're disqualified. I'm sorry. You already won. You can't take home two. My guy. I like the potential attempt though. If he would have, I haven't. Hey, whoa, don't put the numbers in yet. Pause. I gotta say go. So if you're dropping numbers, they don't count. Just saying. Pause. Hold on there. Hold on. Come on, people. All right. You guys don't even know the criteria. You guys ready? Okay, looks like we paused. All right, here we go. All right, no, it's the same criteria. Number, it's written. Put it in an envelope. Now we start. Drop the number. First one to get the number 1 through 99. It is a jersey. It's a San Francisco current and or former. And it is a jersey number. So think jersey numbers. Beautiful. I will get you my guy. That's our first winner. Let's go second winner. Let's see if you guys can get it faster. Let's see if you guys can get a little faster. And I'm going to pull up so you can kind of, I guess, maybe see where I'm at because I can tell that the chat is moving at a mile a minute. So I'm right about where O is. So I'm probably about 50 in at this point. Nope. Oh, man. So far, I might have picked another good one. It's not 9, Bruce. It's not 19. Ooh, he went with the Mike Persons. That's a good one, actually. I maybe should have went with Mike Persons. Ooh, 49, Bruce Miller. That's a good one, too. So far, no one's got it. I'm down here about where Joshua is, about where Tua is. I'm about where Ron is. So far, I don't see it. I'm still working. I'm about the Merton Hanks, not Merton. Hanks. Ooh, I picked two good ones. I'm proud of myself. You guys haven't got it yet. I'm down about where JC's at, commenting 2. Still not it though. Wow. I'm good at this game. I'm great at this game. Nope. Sorry, Duke. It's not 71. Oh my goodness. Talk about stumping the chat. JC's he's moved to 3. It's not 3. Oh my goodness. I'm good at this game. I'm down here by Bay Area Baller saying 90. I'm down here. Dude, no one's got it yet. Again, first come, first serve. You ain't first, you're last. If you ain't first, you're last. If you ain't first, I'm down here by Gold Blooded leaving comments. He's probably like, what the hell's going on right now? So far, no one has it. Oh my goodness. No one's got it. Am I gonna have to give clues? I shouldn't. I shouldn't have to. Oh, come on, guys. No one's gotten it yet. Think hard. Think hard. I'm going to have to start giving clues here in a second. If I get to the bottom and no one's got it yet, I'm going to have to start giving out clues. This was 1 through 99. 49ers jersey. Prominent player as well. Prominent player. No one's got it. Oh my goodness. No one's got it yet. Dude, I'm going to get so hyped when someone gets it. I'm going to get so hyped when someone gets it. I'm down here by Creed and Google and Jesus. Still no one's got it yet. You still have a shot. Oh my goodness. God, you guys are close, man. You guys are close. Oh my goodness. We're down here at JC's. JC's just going to go through the entire 1 through 99 until he lands on it. He might actually have a better shot at getting it at this point if he were to do that, because I still don't see it. Oh my goodness. Come on, please, someone. Please, someone. The anticipation is killing me. The anticipation is killing me. No one's got it yet. No one's got it yet. No one's got it yet. All right, I'm going to have to give a clue. I'm going to have to give a clue. Ooh, close. Close. You guys are hovering right around it. No one has said it. You're hovering right around it. I've seen people on each side of the number. Oh my. There we go. Woo, 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 woo. Let's go, baby. There we go. Come on. How do we not get good old Deshaun Golson, baby? Let's go. The Hawk. 38. 38 special. There we go. Hey, that was a good one. That took a long time. That took a long time. You may have said 38, but you did not say 38 first. This was the first 38 to come across the chat. I looked at every single one. Again, you guys have to remember the chat is exploded. So I'm going one at a time. I'm called no, you're right. 38 is Diamador, but I got this as Deshaun Goldson. Let's go. 2 winners. Hit me up on freaking Instagram. My guy, Bay Area Baller. Let me write that down. All right. You may have said 38. We can all agree that you probably did say 38, but you didn't say it first. Everyone's like, hey, I said 38. Okay, you very well may have, but you didn't say it first. Shout out the boy again. We are working off Ricky Bobby rules. If you ain't first, you're last. So I love that. That was fun. You're welcome for the chaos. Again, there's a great chance you probably did say 38, but I'm going who had it first. Good stuff, people. Good stuff. It was going crazy. The chat was going insane. And again, if you do want to get your residency gear, you can get it yourself. Go to residency.com, use the promo code, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Um, that was fun. I like that. We need to do that again. I have officially confirmed that we should probably do more giveaways like that. Would you agree? Would you agree? We should do that again? That was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. That was hectic. That was chaotic, but it was fun. And whether you guys agree or not, that was fair. I made sure the first one that came across, I got it. There ain't no cheating around here. So if you were first, you got it. And the chat went crazy. Chat went crazy. Oh, and we could do different variations. That was nice. That was nice. I was honest. There's no reason for me not to be honest, my friend. But that was fun. That was good. We're gonna do that again. So that's 2 hats that we just gave away. Um, it's 2 red ones. We got Bay Area Baller and we got Matthew. Again, Bay Area, hit me up on Instagram. I think Matthew already did. That was fun. That was a vibe. I enjoyed that. Osvaldo says giveaway Niner tickets. Hey, if these giveaways turn out to be a success like this, who knows? Who knows what your boy's going to be giving away? That was just electric. That was fun. I've never seen the chat go haywire like that before. That was crazy. Justin says, "Yo, Brad, look at Darian Butler, ASU linebacker, Buckus Award semifinalist, 87.7 coverage grade via PFF, and 211th ranked player. Ooh, on PFF big board. Not much tape on YouTube. Darian Butler adding to the list. Hold on. That was fun. Even if you didn't win, you have to admit that was fun. That was fun too because no one was getting it. I think that was the best part. I think I was a little like, I was like, it could be a fun giveaway, but like you could also just like get it right away. And you guys didn't. So that made the anticipation go crazy. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Let's do that again. Definitely got to do that again. Right? It was too. It was starting to build because we couldn't hit the number. That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Let's go. Hey, the mod squad. Your day's coming. I'm gonna take care of you guys here soon. I don't have a date on it. But if you're in the mod squad, best believe you're gonna get taken care of. I just don't have a date on it yet. But just know. So again, shout out residency. Again, always keeping your dog right. Get the hat, residency.com, promo code. And I think we gotta do that again. I think we ain't done yet. Is that still appropriate to say, or does that bring back PTSD? I don't know. I don't know. JC, my guy. That's hilarious. So, do you guys want to talk about anything else? Should we end it on a high note and just go from there? I don't know. Maybe. That was fun. He said, "There's only one." He said, "There's only one." There's only one. Oh, I saw Jalen a little bit at the Senior Bowl. He looked nice. I saw him at the Senior Bowl. He looked pretty nice. He looks like a legitimate frame that can translate into the NFL. I liked him. I liked what I saw from him at the Senior Bowl for sure. Dude, there's going to be some great wide receivers again in this class. Again. I can't. I'm so excited. Um let's see. Uh I'm still kind of hyped off the giveaway. That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that, guys. I enjoyed that. We are going to have to do more of that. That was fun. Prospect wise, let's see. Where's my notebook? Prospect wise, what's Sean say? Any centers in the draft that you like? Yeah, I'm really big on Zion Williamson, but or Zion, not Zion Williamson, Zion Johnson. But he is looking like he will be too expensive. Cole Strange out of Chattanooga is another guy that's going to be popular around 49ersville. I actually think Javi at Fourth and Gold podcast is going to be interviewing Cole Strange. Cole Strange is a guy who made a lot of money at the Senior Bowl, kind of with his versatility to be able to. He's actually a guard, but he does look like a natural transition to center. He actually looks smaller to me than I thought he was. He's actually decent size, about 6'4". He has a really good technique. Again, he just looks slender for an offensive lineman. But again, I see a guy who's got a frame that can add weight. So he's actually a guy that you can get to know, I think, over there on Fourth and Gold podcast here coming up pretty soon. Oh, so my draft crush went live earlier. D'Angelo Malone, Western Kentucky guy. I'm just saying, dude. This guy is a former wide receiver. This guy played wide receiver. He had too much size. They put him at edge, and he's a freak of nature. And again, this is the part of the year where we look at body composition. We look at how they're built. We try to analyze, can they add additional weight? Can they go up in size, at least in body mass, without losing speed, and things like that? Come on. Computer's moving super slow. All right. I just, again, this dude, if you ever see me talk about D'Angelo Malone, a lot of the comments that you're going to see is he's too small because he's 235 pounds. So people see an edge rusher at 235 pounds and they're like, oh, that's too small. But again, it's that time of the year where we start looking at body composition. And if you're going to talk about a guy who looks like he's going to be too small, I see a frame that is in the picture of edge rusher D'Angelo Malone, who you could easily add 10 pounds. You could add 10 pounds of muscle to this man, and he will not lose a single ounce of quickness or speed or anything like that. So right now, this guy is about 235 pounds. But I see a guy that has a frame that can take on more weight so that he can transition to playing edge at the next level. He's also being talked about as a potential outside linebacker in a 3-4 scheme. So potentially playing on the edge and can play in coverage as well. But this guy, I'm just saying, dude. This dude, I think he's going to be a player. I think he's going to be a player. I think he is. And again, you know, this dude's built. Like, come on. Come on. I'm just saying. D'Angelo Malone. Remember the name. Big fan. Big fan. Um, let's see. Justin said, just looked at Khalil Shakur and I kind of love him now. Right? Don't you? Oh yeah, I'm big, man. It's draft crush season, baby. This is draft crush season. I be crushing. That's how it works. But yes, Khalil Shakur. Oh boy. Like when you talk about traits, when you talk about intangible, he's not a great measurable guy. And I think that's what's going to allow Shakir to kind of probably be around in the second, be around in the third, because he doesn't run fast. You know, he's not going to probably time very, very well in regards to speed. And we've seen time and time again, you'll get knocked for not having elite speed. But if you watch the football player, Khalil Shakur, and what he's capable of, his high pointing ability, the way his balance in air going after the football is beautiful. It's beautiful. Um, he has ultimate body control, and that allows him to go after crazy contested catches, and he makes them. And he also makes them one-handed. He's got great hands. Also, what I like about him is he might not have long speed, but he's got short area speed. Like if you get him on a slant, that dude could yak it out for quite a bit. He's not doesn't got the long straight line speed, but he's got pretty much everything else. Um, and I like him because too, I think James right here is saying we need a fast wideout. He's fast in the right way. Like he might not be like straight line fast, but the combination of wiggle, balance, and then twitch and speed attached to it, he hits you with the little wiggle, and then the burst out of it is like, oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. So I I just randomly hopped onto him when I was doing some mock drafts. I think it was the night of the Super Bowl. The night of the Super Bowl, I was real depressed. I'm like, all right, I need to go find someone. This Calvin Austin, Memphis wide receiver, he is going to be someone that is talked about quite a bit, I think, in this draft process as, the more Tavon Austin, coincidentally enough, Tavon Austin type, like archetype. Small but shifty, plays bigger than his size would indicate. But he's definitely going to be on the smaller side. Um, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited to keep diving into these prospects because every day I come across someone that I'm like, ooh, he would be nice as a 49er. He would be nice as a 49er. Is there a Micah Parsons light in this draft? Probably not. I think Micah Parsons is a bit of a unicorn. Um, he's like a Rashawn Slater. Those guys just don't grow on trees. So I would say not necessarily. Um, Micah Parsons, he's different. He was a different animal. I've heard plenty. I've heard plenty out of this linebacker from Montana. I haven't watched him yet. I have not watched him yet. So he's on the list of guys that I want to watch and want to look at. I'm trying to think. There's this edge rusher. His name is Logan Hall out of Houston. He could be in the realm. He could be in the range. In that second round, I don't know if he will make. It's going to be interesting to do more research on these because I'm still piecing together value. Like my value range right now, I haven't watched enough prospects to be able to start like logging them. I can watch a guy and be like, okay, I see second, third round, or I see first round, or I see later round. But it's going to take me going through way more prospects to be able to start ranking these guys. But Logan Hall out of Houston, I think is a solid edge rusher. He reminds me of the pit edge from last year. I don't know. I'm blanking on his name. Um, but I like his size. He's not going to be as twitched up as D'Angelo Malone. So D'Angelo Malone, the reason why I want D'Angelo is because he's a freak. Like he is a freak speed edge rusher. And when I'm looking at edge right now, that's what I'm looking for. Speed, burst, bag of moves. Really don't care what you do in base downs. Really don't care. Um, Based on watching Corsac, watching how he shifts personnel, how he moves and rotates bodies based on sub packages and or what the offensive personnel is showing him or down and distance situations. He doesn't use the same guys all the time. Bosa is like really the only guy that is consistently used on almost every package. So that's why D'Angelo Malone, I see him as being a piece to the overall puzzle that if you on third downs, if you're lining up a guy like D'Angelo Malone who has so much speed that it's going to be very difficult for tackles in the NFL to deal with, especially if he's able to counter off. And you've seen, I've posted clips of him with speed to power, inside counter moves, outside moves, beating with pure speed. He can do it all. So the only question that you would have is can he do it on base downs? But like I said, I don't care if he can do it on base downs. I don't. Because you could shift Eric out to the edge on base downs if you wanted to. If you wanted to. I don't have so that's the thing is I could only pull up all 22. I don't have the all 22 of these guys, so that's why I can't pull up the clips right now. Uh maybe one day. Um but yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Um I'm very excited to transition into really getting into these prospects because there are some other guys that I came across. If you guys want to have some fun looking at prospects, I got two safety prospects that I like. And the reason why I like them is because I like where I can uh, target them. Like I'm looking for again like a safety. The 49ers drafted Talanoa Hufanga in the 5th round. If the 49ers can get someone in the 3rd or the 4th at safety again, I think they can find a guy that could come in and be impactful. Two guys that I'm currently looking at in that kind of 3rd round range. Kirby Joseph out of Illinois, if you have some time, go pop in good old Kirby Joseph's tape. Safety out of Illinois. Um, I like it a lot. I see the range. I see the physicality. I see a lot of really. He reminds me a little bit of that Jimmy vibe. When it comes to just playing more physical than your body would like look like. So Kirby Joseph, safety Illinois, is a guy that I have. Like, if you look, I did like probably over 15, 20 mocks in a row. And I basically tried to target Kirby Joseph in the 3rd round with every one of my picks because I really like him. But another safety that could fall into that same kind of category that I really, really like as well is what's his first name? It's Cook, the safety for Cincinnati. So if you look at the safety from Cincinnati, ooh, he's nice too. He same kind of vibe. Very physical. Looks like a great communicator. I watched some other things on him just to see who the person was. Like the person. Again, he played with Sauce Gardner. He played with Kobe Bryant. So that defensive back room for Cincinnati is pretty stacked. And Cook doesn't get talked about a lot, but he should, because I think he's a great safety. Again, physical. He has good speed, good range on the back end. Shows to have decent coverage. Again, I need to do more, but first impression, those two safeties are guys that I really like. So those two guys I want to do more study on. Kirby Joseph and Cook from Cincinnati, both safeties, target third round. Ultimate goal to fill in for Kwaski if Kwaski goes, and or depth. So guys that you can get at a good value, but still hold pretty solid traits and attributes that could absolutely transition into starting caliber player. So I like those guys. I like those guys quite a bit. But yeah, I'm just getting started. Just getting started. Still plenty and plenty of work to do, to be done, plenty of tape to crunch. Justin's got me a couple. So I've been kind of floating around Jojo Daman. I haven't watched him particularly yet, but I know who he is and I know I need to watch him. And that was recommended from Justin. Justin also recommended Darian Butler and I think Marquise McLean as well. So I still got some homework to do, but that's the time of the year we're in. That is the time of the year we're in. Yes, and I will be very happy about that. And that's the thing. Like that's the thing is you can look at Sauce Gardner as like if the 49ers somehow get into the first round, like, okay, maybe Sauce becomes a candidate. Okay, if they don't, well, then you got Kobe Bryant, maybe around the second, maybe around the third, and then the same thing with Cook. So you can just study Cincinnati's defensive back room, and there's a good shot that you might have a player at certain value ranges that fit what the 49ers are looking for. So I think that Cincinnati, once I came across Cook, clearly I already knew who Sauce Gardner was. I already knew who Kobe Bryant was. But when I saw Cook flying around, I was like, oh, okay. Now we're talking. So those are some guys I like, but again, still got plenty of work to do. Plenty of work to do. And we're gonna keep it rocking. But that's probably gonna be it for today. Today was fun. Today was a fun live. I hope you guys had some fun. I had a blast talking Trey Lance, looking at Trey Lance practice film. Oh, that's right. That's right. Got to look at this guy too. So many guys, man. So many guys. I got lots of homework to do. I'm behind on draft. It's probably one of the most behind I've been in the draft ever. But hey, it was for a good cause. We went to the NFC Championship. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, man, that was fun. Good stuff today. Mod Squad was balling, I guess. I guess the trolls were out heavy today. Mod Squad took care of business. I appreciate that. I mean, I guess if I didn't really notice the trolls, then I guess that means the Mod Squad's doing good work. Because I really didn't notice too many. I noticed them early on, but that kind of got weeded out pretty quick. So shout out the Mod Squad. Yeah, man, that was fun. So definitely want to work in more giveaways, and I like the way we did that. That was kind of fun. It was really fun. So I want to figure out how we can do that more again. Shout you guys out for supporting me, enjoying my content, watching my content, liking my videos, subbing to my channel. It all means a lot. So if I can start doing more things like that, then I'm excited. I'm excited about that. Um, so look for more giveaways. Specifically, I don't know, but I'm gonna get a hold of the two people who won today. Um, and guess what? We're gonna be talking about more prospects. We're gonna talk about more free agency, and guess what? More quarterback drama is coming our way, and I'm excited for it. We're gonna talk about it all. So shout out everyone who's vibing with me. Really appreciate you guys. Sourdough Squad was balling today. Mod Squad was balling today. It was a good work, good group work today. Good group work by the SDS today. Get your cookies on the way out if you stayed the entire time. My goodness, grab your cookie, grab a medal, and stay tuned for the next giveaway, the next live. I don't know exactly when the next giveaway is going to be, but most likely coming back to you guys tomorrow for more 49ers content. So if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, hit that like, drop a SDS in the chat if you're vibing with your boy. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll be on high alert for any more earthquakes to hit the timeline. Appreciate you guys. I will catch you.